Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays. Hey Kate, hey Cynthia, how's it going? Pull up a chair, pull up a chair. It is vacation week, okay? I love my job, but it's vacation week. And vacation week means more board games, more times to play some fun stuff. Get some variety on the table, right? You see me knee deep in Madara for a month now. So it's been a lot of going through that stuff, but we want to switch it up, right? Started off with Descent, and now we're in vacation mode, so we're going to be playing a lot of games. We're going to be having so much fun. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be amazing. So, welcome to Kanji Plays, and I'm Derek. But I will be playing Marvel Champions, which I need to go this way with it. Marvel Champions, the card game. I'll be going through the first expansion, which is called Rise of the Red Skull. And it's been a minute since I played this game, but the rules are still in there somewhere, and we're gonna bleed them out onto the table so you can all see and enjoy as well. I am not a min maxer, as you well know. I am not a deck builder creator. I have wonderful Kate, who's in chat, who is super awesome and amazing, and helps create our Arkham Horror, the card game decks, the ones that you see us play, and we mess up a ton because we're terrible at playing Arkham Horror. But she is so awesome and kind that she puts together these powerful decks for us to use, which is thank you so much, Kate. With Marvel Champions, I use Marvel CDB and just kind of look on there and say, hey, what's the top ranking deck that's out there right now to be used for Marvel Champions? And that's the one I pick, and I post it in the description so those who are interested can go look. If you see one that's better, let me know, and we can play those through as well. So, Marvel Champion. This is a game by, well, we'll get into the whole introduction and all that other good stuff. Let's start off by saying thank you to my Patreons. Without you, I would not have as much, thank you. Without you, I wouldn't have the equipment, the build out. Every dollar that you put forth, that you donate, goes straight back into the channel to improve, get games that you care about. We chat about it in the Discord, all that other good stuff. So thank you so much. Hey Brian, what's going on? What's going on? Pull up a chair, pull up a chair. Brian and Cynthia, who are my painting tutors and gurus, are here in the chat. So welcome, welcome. Um, Thank you to my YouTube subscribers. You are amazing coming, joining me, sitting with me at the table. I appreciate it so much. So thank you for joining. Okay, let's get some information, get down to the table, have some fun, right? All right. Board Game Geek has Marvel Champions as an 8.2. Overall 38 out of about billion. Yeah, that's an actual number of board games that exist on Board Game Geek's database. It's ranked 38, which says something. It's the number 2 customizable game. You want to know what the number 1 customizable game is? Arkham Horror. So both of them by Fantasy Flight Games. That I think I said this when I did the Descent stream. Fantasy Flight, just I like the games they're putting out. I think they're fun. I think by and large, there are games I don't. I don't like Imperial Assault. I'm in Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle Earth, but Descent Second Edition, Mansions of Madness. Good Lord, I think I own everything else. Arkham Horror, the card game, Arkham Horror Third Edition, now Marvel Champions. I like the stuff they're putting out. So, best played 1 to 2 player, 45 to 90 minutes. That's about fair. Ages 14 plus, although the community says 12. I agree. Once you get into the flow, it's fine. I plan to start teaching my son this game soon, so it'll be good. The weight on the game is about a 2.84. Yeah, once you get the rules down, you're pretty much good to go. Designed by Michael Boggs and 2 others. Probably listed 2 others. Artists, they don't say. The only reason why they don't say is because they take the art straight from Marvel Comics. All of the 10 billions and billions of comic books that are out there, they get that stuff and they use those images, and that's what you see on the cards. So Marvel Studios, everything Marvel is the artist. Published by Fantasy Flight Games, now Asmodee. So that's pretty good. All right, down the table, let's do it. Let's do it. So we've got Rise of the Red Skull. This is an actual scenario campaign. You can play them individually, or you can play in one large campaign where you replay the same characters. I'm gonna play the campaign, but not the way that they have instructed of staying with the same character. I'll be using the different characters throughout fighting the Red Skull's army, so it's kind of like the team meets up and splits to go deal with different issues, and that's what we're gonna run with. The deck that I'm using today is Hawkeye, and it is. I have the link to the description of the deck that I'm using from Marvel CDB down there, so go ahead and check it out. Let's get into the story. Hey Dale, what's going on? Yeah, man, it's good to see. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. You've inspired me to play this game. It's your fault that I got it because I watch a lot of yours. I have the Venom pack and I haven't watched that one yet, so I'm super interested to see how you play Venom. So I'm very excited for it. Hey Brian, what's going on? Pull up a chair. Pull up a chair. All right, so let us pull up the story. Dun dun dun. All right, so this kind of breaks into Hail Hydra, Immortal Hydra, and talking about we shall never be destroyed. Cut off a limb, and two more shall take its place. We serve none but the master, as the world shall soon serve us all. Hail Hydra. That's the Hydra oath. So I really like the idea of changing heroes through the campaign. Glad to be blamed for your purchase. Yeah, I plan to change them up just to get used to it because there's still a lot of them I haven't played. And one person actually messaged me and said that they think that Doctor Strange is probably a better deck for me to play. It's like more my style, so he'll be making an introduction in this as well. So welcome to Rise of the Red Skull. This campaign expansion comes with 5 new scenarios that tell the story of Hydra's rise to power, as well as 2 new heroes who fight to restore freedom to the opposed, which are Hawkeye and Spider-Woman. So we've got some new keywords that we're going to be working with, which is Insight. And it says when Insight comes, when a card with the Insight keyword is revealed, place X threat on the main scheme, just as soon as it's revealed. That's not good. We've got Permanent, which means it's not going away. We've got Piercing, an attack with Piercing keywords discards any tough status from the target before dealing damage. So if they have tough, I got Pierce, it's going through, getting rid of tough. Range, the attack with range keyword ignores retaliate. So it's kind of like a counter to retaliate. And then setup, card with the setup keyword begins the game in play. So you've seen something like that on Arkham Horror with some of the decks that Kate's made for me. I've seen that Permanent on there where it's as soon as it comes out, boom. That's what setup is. All right, so we're doing the campaign mode rules, but let's get into our story. Avengers Tower. Avengers, come in. This is Nick Fury of S.H.I.E.L.D. Director Fury, what's wrong? Really? Project Pegasus is under attack. An army of Hydra soldiers has laid siege to the facility. Crossbones is leading the assault. Hey, Brian, pull up a chair. We need you there, now. Tell your men to hold the line, Fury. The Avengers are on their way. So, Avengers assemble type of deal. Alright, so this is our scenario that we're going into first. We're going to be taking on Crossbones. This is how we start. Crossbones is attacking the Project Pegasus facility in the Adirondack Mountains with a small army of Hydra troops. What do you want me to say? I don't know where it is. The S.H.I.E.L.D. soldiers stationed there fight desperately to protect the facility, but they are being overwhelmed by Hydra's blitzkrieg assault. They need your help to stop Crossbones from capturing the experimental weapons being developed in the Pegasus labs. Hey, Locator, what's going on? Pull up a chair, man. So we're going to be doing the villain deck, which is Crossbones 1 and 2. I'll hold that up in a second. We'll remove Crossbones 3 because expert mode is not my life. Main scheme, attack on Mount Athena, the Infinity Gem, and the Getaway that we'll be going through. Encounter decks that we'll be going through is Crossbones set, which I have, experimental weapons, all that stuff I've got lined out for you to see there. I'm not going expert. The Hydra Assault and Weapons Master sets can be removed. Nah, we're going to have some fun. We're putting them in there. And the experimental weapons deck, the setup instructions on Attack on Athena A, which we'll look at, instruct the players to create the experimental weapons deck. To do this, Take all 4 cards from the experimental experimental weapons encounter set, shuffle them together, and set them face down next to the main scheme deck. Okay, so let me get rid of this, get down to the table, and let's look at some of this. All right, so that is what I had here. So it says the setup instructions on, well, we've got, first let's introduce you to Crossbones. This is Crossbones. He's a Capricorn, and he wants to shoot your face off. So Crossbones, Hydra Mercenary. While Crossbones has a weapon attached, his attacks gain piercing. Discard any tough status card from the target before dealing damage. So while he has a weapons equipped, that's what happens. And this is his first phase. He has 2 phases that we have to get through to fight him. He starts off with 12 health per hero. I'm only playing with 1 hero solo. So, well, now you're probably summoned them. Mountains in New York State. Oh, good to know. Adirondack. It's the Adirondack Mountains. Thank you. Now that I know where they are, I know what they are. It's the Adirondacks. Okay. I feel stupid. All right, so let's get the... let's see, what are we talking about? This is the attack on Athena. Here. So it's like Crossbones 1 and Crossbones 2, experimental weapons, standard equipment sets, 3 modular, Hydra Patrol, Weapons Master, and Legions of Hydra. Setup. Create the experimental weapons deck and set it next to the main scheme deck. Wait, you did? Oh. So, weapons... Experimental weapon. This one. So this is the rest of them. Building out. Okay, to do this, take all 4 cards, shuffle them together, and set them face down next to the main scheme. This is the experimental weapons deck. After a card from the experimental weapons deck enters play, it is considered to be part of the encounter deck. When this card is discarded, it is placed in the discarded pile. Shuffle them together and set them face down next to the main scheme. Boom. That's right there. Setup. Each player records their identity in the campaign book, which I'll do later. Victory. Each player chooses one of the tech up... Oh, that's what happens if we win. Gotcha. Alright. Off to the side we go. So, we've got Crossbones deck that we'll... And I gotta make sure not to click the cards as I put them down. We've got Hydra Assault. We've got the standardized deck. We've got Weapons Master. And we've got Legions of Hydra. Then we just mix them all up. Yeah. Brian's asking, have we painted Tainted Grail yet? Nope, but I have it on my shelf. It will be, I have been toying with that game long enough. We will be playing it on the channel next week. So I will probably be painting something from Tainted Grail very soon. That's for Brian Murphy, not Brian S. And shuffle those up. No bend cards. Would you like me to bend the cards, Cynthia? I could do that if you like. If that'll make you feel better. Matty Python. Last time I did it, it made Cynthia cringe and protect the games that she owned. Hey Jason, what's going on? Hey, I'm Brian. This is my other brother, Brian. All right, and put this in here. Okay. I can't do. Dale is way better card shuffler than I am. I can't do it. He's got the magic touch. I'm not. I'll just. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you're enjoying your time. All right. Boom. All right, so we've got Hawkeye. Let's show our hero, Mr. Clint Barton. So we've got Hawkeye. He's got 1 thwart, 2 attack, 1 defense. Quick draw. As an action, exhaust Hawkeye, ready Hawkeye's bow to exhaust him to do it. As Mr. Barton, we're going to be starting off, he's got 3 recovery. Weapon of choice, action, spend 1 resource of any type, search your deck and discard pile for Hawkeye's bow and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck, limit once per phase. So we come in as that. Of course, you know we're going to be using that. I might as well keep that out because that's happening. It said and for Hawkeye's bow. Okay. That's going to be happening no matter what. This is his criminal past that I also need to shuffle here. Because it's an action to do it. I don't see why. I'll play it fair. There we go. They're all Hydra agents. Alright, so we've got his main deck that's here that I'll be setting up to shuffle. We've got from the standardized deck, just to kind of run through to give you a show. We've got Nick Fury, War Machine, Energy, Genius, Strength, Helicarrier, Quinjet, and Endurance. Then he's going full leadership on his leadership deck. We've got 2 rapid response, a Triskelion, 2 power of leadership, 3 ready for actions, 2 make the calls, 2 get ready, and then we've got Squirrel Girl, Maria Hill, Falcon, Ant-Man, and Stinger. If you look on the description that I put for the deck, you won't see Ant-Man or Stinger, but if you scroll down in the comments, you'll see that the deck creator said that it would be a good switch out. So that's why they're in there. These up. Now we'll be using that action to flip this bow. That'll be good. I may mess things up, and that's okay. Don't flip out. Just let me know if I missed something, and I will correct it live on stream. And thank you for it because I want to learn just as everybody else does. Just wanted Canje to know most of the chat is against him. Well, Dale, there's a rivalry going on in a Discord channel, right? And the rivalry is to whether to have pineapple on pizza or not. And Kate is the leader of the pro pizza movement. So she gives me a hard time about it because I am a no pineapple on pizza person. Alrighty. Oh. This in there. Yes, thank you, Dale. Thank you. It does not belong on pizza. Kate is the established cult leader of the pineapple on pizza movement. All right. So we start off. Hand size is 6 for him. So let's go ahead and kick it off. Draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got War Machine, They've got the War Machine. We've got Ant-Man. I promise you I shuffled this. You saw me shuffle it. Squirrel Girl, Electric Arrow, Make the Call, and Ready for Action. So I can mulligan if I want at this point. I'm going to keep my arrow. Pay the printed cost of an ally in any player's discard pile. Put that ally into play under your control. So Make the Call might be fun. Give an ally you control a tough status card. That could work. Squirrel Girl is always a hit. Deal damage to each enemy. I'm not mad with her. Ant-Man's a free play, which I'm happy with. So I'm going to actually toss War Machine and get a new card. Boop. Power Leadership. All right. Okay, so War Machine goes into not discard, right? Mulligans don't go into discard. It's been a minute. Or do mulligans go in? No, mulligans don't go into discard. It has been a minute since I talked about mulligans. Okay. Alright. We're ready to dance. So... mulligans do go to discard? Okay. Thank you. Like I said, it's been a minute. I'll find them. I'll find them. It has been a minute. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, keep me honest, please. Like I said, it's been a minute. Alright. So, let's put the deck over here and Barton right here so we can use him accordingly. Okay. Let's see. We've got player phase. Take turns in order. Only you may play cards, trigger abilities, use basics, change your form if you want. So the first thing I'm going to do is my action to spend one resource of any type, search your deck for your bow. That's super muy importante. So let's find a bow and then reshuffle. It's all the way at the bottom. Oh, and I forgot to do this to start. Oh, there's no threat on there actually to start. I'm fine. I'm fine. Crossbones is leading an army of Hydra soldiers in a direct assault on Project Pegasus facility in the Adirondack Mountains. It's opposite of Arkham. Yeah, I know. I got to get used to that. So it says, and add it to your hand. And then I will flip him to his hero side. I will put down the bow for free because it costs 0 as an upgrade. Ant-Man is free as well, so he's coming down. Let's see what else we got. I got... Oh, can't spend that. Oh, I can put her out, but not yet. No event, no event. Pay the printed cost of an ally. Put that ally in play in your control. So I'm gonna do 1, 2. Nope, can't do it. Can't do it. This card has just become useless to my life. I'm thinking about putting out my electric arrow, exhaust Hawkeye's bow, stun an enemy, and deal 3 damage to it. 5 damage instead if the enemy is already stunned. I'm thinking I'm gonna stun Crossbones. Why the heck not? I don't feel like him punching me in the face to start is a good thing. Restricted to restricted. Your hero gets +1 attack, and each of your arrow attacks gain ranged. Ranged attacks ignore retaliate. I'm gonna spend these 2. I'm gonna spend those 2 to shoot out the electric arrow. As an event, oh, it has to be part of my attack action. No, hero action. Attack, exhaust Hawkeye's bow. And stun an enemy and deal 3 damage to it. So, ooh. Ah, get on there. Get in your house. 1, 2, 3, taking you down to 9 health. Read Ant-Man's text. He does require some resources. Ant-Man gets +1 hit for each PIM counter on him. Interrupt. When Ant-Man enters play, place 1 PIM counter on him to a maximum of 4 for each resource overpaid for Ant-Man's cost. Thank you. I would overpay. Get 2 for that. boop, boop. Yeah, thanks. That's where the power leadership would come in. I'd overpaid him for 2 to get when Ant-Man enters play, place 1 to pay for the overpaid max 4. So I put power of leadership to get 2. Thanks, Dale. Thank you, thank you. Too linear for my group to sink into. Yeah, it could be. Okay, so I stunned you. I hit you for 3. This goes here because that's an event. 5 instead if already stunned. Okay, that ends that. There's no threat on you. After all players finish their turn, each player simultaneously discards any number of cards from their hand, draws up to their hand size. Hawkeye's hand size is 5, so I already have 1 that I'm hanging on to. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got Stinger. I've got Expert Marksman as an upgrade, which is great. I've got Vibranium Arrow. Exhaust Hawkeye's bow, deals 6 damage to an enemy. This attack gains piercing. And I've got Mockingbird. Interrupt when the villain initiates an attack against you. Spend 1 resource of any type and return Mockingbird to your hand. Prevent all damage from this attack. So cool. So that is my hand drop to 5. Ready each hero. Oh. You don't take... Yeah, you take damage for stuff. Yep, so you get... Actually, before that is, I can hit you again, can I? I can hit you with Ant-Man. Ant-Man gets 1+ hit point for each pim counter on him. So I'm going to actually swing and hit him for 4, because it's 2. Oh, that's just health, so I'll just hit you for 2. Going down to 7. Sorry, getting back up to speed. And you would have taken... I'll do these as the pim counters. And that is the damage. You'll take 1 damage for that. And then you'd be ready back up. Then we'll flip. Place the threat on a main scheme. The villain and each engaged minion activates once per. You're stunned, so no one cares what you have to say. Deal an encounter card to each person. Well, back to work. Good luck and nice talk. Yeah, nice talking with you, Dale. Alright, so we get an encounter card. Each player reveals and resolves their encounter card. But, oh, sweet. He got an upgrade. Awesome. Attach to Crossbones uses 2 ammo counters. Force Interrupt. When Crossbones attacks, you remove 1 ammo counter from this card and discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons on the discarded card. So, okay. And it has 2 counters on it. I know they're the green ones, but I can't find my green ones right now. And then pass to the first player. So flip. Then we're back to play cards phase. Later, Dale. Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. Exhaust Expert Marksman. Generate a star resource for an arrow event. Okay, so I probably might be able to make this work. Play only if your identity has the Avenger trait. Stinger does not count against your ally limit. So I want these 3 down. When the villain initiates an attack against you, you spend 1 resource of any type and return Mockingbird to your hand. Prevent all damage from this. That could work. Need to get Bobby down somehow. I have to forgo this. I put Sticker down. Man, everything I have I want. I want to play all these cards. I can attack for 3 because I get a +1 because of the bow. Expert marksman will help me get that resource that I need to use Mockingbird. So that's kind of important build-up. Okay. So I'm gonna spend, make the call, put down this upgrade, which will let me generate a resource. And then I could do 1, 2, 3 to put down Mockingbird, but I want this. Exhaust Hawkeye's bow, deal 6 damage to an enemy. This attack gains piercing. Discard any tough status card on it. I think I'm going to do that. Ooh, I got an idea. Instead of make the call to put that down, I'm going to send Stinger in. I'll hold on to make the call. I'll then spend 1, 2 to put down the Vibranium Arrow to play that event. It will then exhaust force interrupt when Crossbone attacks you. Yeah. So I will exhaust the bow to exhaust Hawkeye's bow. Deal 6 damage to an enemy. This attack gains piercing. So I hit you for 6. You go down to 1 health. Discard any tough status cards before doing it. So that does that. That was just the bow. I will then hit you with Clint for 1. Well, for 3, but it's just you had 1, so 0, so that launches you back. Crossbones goes down to his second state, which is while Crossbones has a weapon attached, his attacks gain piercing. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Crossbones' machine gun and attach it to Crossbones. And attach shuffle the encounter deck. Guess what? He's already got it. Ta-da! So that's not a problem. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Let's see. Okay. Bobby's going to be coming back out. I just need to get 3 resources to bring her out. So let's see what happens this round. That'll end me. Ready everything? Yeah, I'm not attacking with him yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got rapid response. Max 1 per player. Heroes response. After an ally you control is defeated, discard rapid response. Put that ally into play from your discard pile and deal 1 damage to it. Endurance, which is an upgrade. Raised my health up a little bit. Electric Arrow, which is awesome to stun him again, which I like doing. And Sonic Arrow, sorry. Exhaust Hawkeye's bow, confuse an enemy and deal 3 damage to it. 5 damage instead if it's already confused. So, bow-tastic. Gotcha. Okay, so that is that. Flip it over, place a threat. Villain then engages. So he's going to attack me for 3. And his star, he has his weapon attached, so force interrupt when Crossbone attacks you. Remove 1 ammo counter from this card and discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage equal to the number that is coming. Swing. We're gonna do that, and Ant-Man's gonna jump in front of that. Look out! As Ant-Man jumps in front of that, this attack, so it is 2 plus, so 2 plus 1, so that's 3 damage. Indirect, and I need to know what indirect damage means. Let's see. Gotta make sure I do that one right. Indirect damage. Rule book. On rule book. That's Guardians of the Galaxy. Of course, it's the last PDF. Oops. Of course, it's the last PDF that I have to open. Of course it is. Okay. Indirect. Indirect damage 17. And I can share this so we can all see. Make sure I do this, play this right. Play initiative. Indirect damage. Some cards may deal indirect damage. Indirect damage dealt to a player can be divided as that player chooses among characters under their control. Indirect damage dealt to a group of players or among players can be divided as a group. While assigning indirect damage, a character cannot be assigned more indirect damage that would cause it to be defeated. This is assessed without accounting for interactions with other abilities. If an enemy attack deals indirect damage, the indirect damage is dealt during step 4 of the enemy activation after players have the opportunity to defend. For example, if you take 5 indirect damage, but you control an ally with 4 hit points remaining, you may assign 4 of that indirect damage to the ally, then assigning the remaining indirect damage to your identity. Okay. Good to know. So, indirect damage, it was 2 plus 1, 3. You can only take 1, so I take 2. So I go down to 7. And you're out. Okay. Then I get a card. And we flip it to see what it is. It is Hail Hydra Treachery. When revealed, each Hydra minion engaged with a hero makes an attack against that hero. Each player who was not attacked by this searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion. Put it into play, engage with you, then shuffle the encounter deck. Okay, so Hydra minion. Nope. 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 You're not a minion. You're an elite. Well, it was a minion. So Madam Hydra appears. The legions of Hydra. So Madam Hydra makes an appearance. Madam Hydra cannot take damage while the Legions of Hydra side scheme is in play. It's not. It's not. So I'm going to kill you. After Madam Hydra schemes or attacks, place 2 threat on Legions of Hydra side scheme. So she's got 6 health, so I need to kill her as soon as possible. Either stunning her or Crossbones. I can deal 3 damage to her, so if I can hit her for 3. So the electric arrow and my attack should be enough to take her down. Actually, the sonic arrow might be enough to take her down. Okay, shuffle that up. Alright, so we've got a problem. What are we going to do about it? We're going to spend some money. That's what we're going to do. So I can kill her pretty easily. She hits for a lot. She hits for a lot. It says minion, so she hits for a lot. I can hit her with the sonic arrow, hit him with the electric arrow if I can find 4 to deal, and I can do 4. So, 1, action, exhaust Hawkeye, ready Hawkeye's bow. 2, 3, and 4. So, here's what we're going to do. Oh, I can't kill her, but I could stun him. Darn it. Actually, let's do it this way. I'm going to shoot her with the electric arrow, exhausting this, to deal 3 damage to her. And she becomes stunned. I got a plan. So let me just get rid of all this now, because this is happening. Then I'm going to use my She's stunned, so she can't hit me. He can hit me, and that's okay. Then I will... I need my bow back. It's either exhaust to confuse him. I don't think I'm going to confuse him. I don't think I'm going to confuse him. One. I need to spend the second one, which will be 2. So that's for that stun. I need to play I want to play Bobby and get her in here. When the villain initiates an attack against you, spend 1 resource of any type and return her to your hand. She's Bad News Bears. I don't like her there. She is definitely... Oh, and his health is 14. I didn't... She is Bad News Bears. So I need to probably take her out. So let's go ahead and... Can't do anything about the threat, about the scheme. Let's go ahead and attack her for 3. Actually, instead of using the electric arrow, I would use the sonic arrow. Cost the same. And then I'd hit her for 3. She would be confused, not stunned. To kill her. 2 plus 1 for there. So that's 3 and 3, 6. Then I will make the call to put down the upgrade of endurance to give myself 3 more hit points. So I'm at 10. That's what I want to do. And then I'll hold on to the electric arrow for next time. Okay, perfect. That's it. I'm done. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I got another sonic arrow. I got expert marksman, another one. Really? Thank you. I've got genius, and I got vibranium arrow. All right, we're gonna have some fun next round. I got 2 arrows to punch you in the face. Well, I got 2 arrows to punch you in the face with. So we're gonna do some serious damage to Crossbones next. But ready, everybody up? If I live through this. Ready, everybody up? Put 1 on the scheme, which is 3, which makes it advanced. Close away. We're at the Infinity Stones. So let's see what happens first. Inside the Project Pegasus facility, S.H.I.E.L.D.'s agents fight desperately to prevent Hydra from obtaining the Reality Stone stored within. So they've got an Infinity Stone. When revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. Boom. Power Gauntlets. Attached to the villain. Force response. After the attached villain attacks and damages you, discard 1 card from your hand. No! Hero actions. Spend those 2 symbol resources to discard these power gauntlets. No! There it is. It starts off with 1 scheme on it, and 6 kicks it off. No! He gets to attack me now! Oh, when Crossbones attacks you, remove 1 ammo counter from this card and discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage. Okay, well, that's why I powered up to 10. So let's take the pain. He's gonna attack me. When Crossbones attacks you, remove 1 ammo counter from this card and discard the top card of the encounter. Take indirect damage equal. 2 ammo counters. I don't know if that goes away. I really don't. So it's 2, 3, 4. Thank God for the obligation. So that's 4. And then I have to discard a card. So I'm going down to 6. I gotta hit this guy. So I'm down to 6 health. And I have to discard a card. I'm going to discard Sonic Arrow. Alright. I might discard Marksman. No, Marksman's free stuff. I don't have to live with it. I'll discard Sonic Arrow. Then we get this lovely thing for our thoughts, which is the Hydra Bomber. When revealed, choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. I hate you so much, Hydra Bomber. So much. Okay. Cool. Put 1 threat on the main scheme. Okay, so now it's our turn. Alright, dude. Let's see if we can do this right here. So, I'm going to play Genius to use my Vibranium Arrow on you, which is exhaust Hawkeye's bow, deal 6 damage to an enemy. 1, 6. That puts you at 8 health. Take that in your face, you jerk. And then I will. Then he can thwart and hopefully draw an ally. He may need to flip. Oh, you're rooting for Hydra on me. All right, so then I'm going to exhaust, as an action, exhaust Hawkeye to ready his bow. Then I'm going to exhaust this, and pay Expert Marksman to shoot the electric arrow to hit Crossbones for 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, which also stuns. I'll take 1 damage. I'm okay with that. Okay, so that ends. I've used everything. Let's get the 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Root for Hydra. I don't care. I don't care. All right, so I got Get Ready, ready an ally. I've got Ready for Action, give an ally you control a tough status. Mr. Fury, which is who I really need. Get Ready, and Falcon. Oh, this game is won. I have won. Ready up. Put 1 on the scheme. Then he's going to attack me, but he's stunned, so you don't do anything, and I don't care about your life. The Hydra Bomber will attack me for 1. Bring me down to 5. Then I draw this lovely, which is a side scheme. Damn it. When revealed, if Madam Hydra is not in place, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Madam Hydra and put her into play engaged with you. Then shuffle the encounter deck. Place 2 additional threats here for each Hydra enemy in play. So we get Madam Hydra. I just killed her. She comes into play. And then it says, if Madam Hydra is not in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Madam Hydra and put her into play engaged with you. Then shuffle the encounter deck. I'm assuming it's all of this, but I don't care because I think I might have won this. Place 2 additional threat here for each Hydra enemy in play. Good lord. This is almost impossible. Nick Fury gave me the win. Nick Fury gave me the win. I got him. I got Crossbones dead to rights. Shuffle that. There is 3 that's in here, plus 2 additional threat here for each Hydra enemy in play. That's 2, 4. 3 and 4. There are 7 here. Cool. Now it's my turn. Well, nothing is stopping me from attacking you. Let me read everything. If Madam Hydra it does not say that I can't do anything. I can still attack you. You are not immune. You are not immune. Hydra Bomber. Choose to either take 2 damage Madam Hydra cannot take damage while her side screams in play. After Madam Hydra schemes or attacks, place 2 threat. He's wide open. So, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to put Nick Fury in. After Nick Fury enters play, choose 1, remove 3 threat from a scheme, 2 threat from a scheme, draw 3 cards, or deal 4 damage to an enemy. Shotgun blast. 4 to you. Going down to 1. And then... pow! He takes... and that's 0. Beat him. Took him down. Fighting with an unkillable foe. So I shotgun blast into the face and I beat him. That wasn't too bad. Good card draw. So, victory. Each player chooses one of the tech upgrades from the Hydra campaign set and adds it to their deck. Record the game of each experimental attachment that's entered the game in the campaign log, which I will do later. So, yep. Yay! I took him down. So, he has been defeated. And what's lovely is the image that comes with it that I enjoy so much. Let me pull that up. I believe it. Is this your card? Nope. It's always the last one I pick. And the princess is in another castle. So we took him down. I'm gonna pick a tech upgrade when I play next time, but it says, as the dust settles in Project Pegasus, give up, Crossbone. Game over, man. Game over. There's your boy. There's your Hydra boy right there, eating some dirt. You fools! I never wanted the tech. I just needed to give Madam Hydra time to make off with the stone. And now I'm here to cover her escape. So, alright, the next time we play, which will be later this week, we'll be playing against the Absorbing Man. So that was fun. Wow, that's a pretty decent deck that I took Crossbones down with. Huh. So, we won. It was good. So that was Rise of the Red Skull from Marvel Champions. I won that first one. I'll be playing with... So I played with Hawkeye, the Hawkeye deck that you saw below. It really worked out pretty decently for me, but I am looking to see who's next. I think it may be Doctor Strange, but whoever it is, they have to be an Avenger, just to keep the story consistent. But it may be Doctor Strange, to see how that's handled. And that's what we got. So what's coming this week? Crazy stuff. Tomorrow, I am playing a game from an indie dev who reached out and he was interested, as you can see in the chat. It is the game called Woods. If you go on BGG, it's on there now. It's actually a free print and play that he has, but he has big plans for it. And I'll talk about all that tomorrow when I play it. Morning for me. But tomorrow when I play it, I'll talk about it all then. And then in the afternoon, I'm going to be playing Folklore Dark Tales, getting into the beginning of the first expansion for Folklore the Affliction, and going through that gameplay. Wednesday, I'm going to stream something. I know it's going to be this game, but I don't know what else. So Wednesday, I'm still trying to figure out what to do without feeling too overwhelmed. We're gonna get into fighting the Absorbing Man with a new hero that we're gonna play. Then Thursday, it's gonna be Aeon's End that I'll be playing with Pac-Man, and there's another game I'll be playing too because my brain's short-circuiting since I'm on vacation. I don't have to think. I'm on vacation. Let's see. Thursday is Infinity Defiance. I'll be playing Infinity Defiance on Thursday and in the morning, and then I'll be playing Aeon's End in the evening. So there'll be a 10 a.m. stream for Infinity Defiance, third mission, then Aeon's End, and then Sunday I'll be playing Descent Legends of the Dark. And I will probably play something on Saturday too. Don't know. on vacation. I can do whatever I want. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun. It's a little bit of a shorter stream, but remember, I'm leaning into the massive amounts of gameplay I'll be doing this weekend with bigger games. Just kind of taking it a little bit slightly easy today, but just making sure I got the rules for Folklore fully down before I play, and it's going to be fun. Thanks everybody for joining. If you enjoyed the stream, hit that like button, hit that subscribe to get more information on more streams that will be coming in the future. Yes, I will be playing Tainted Grail next week. Yes, if that was a question you were ever asking. Other than that, that's all I really had. Thank you to my Patreons again. Thank you to my YouTube subscribers. I'm getting closer and closer to my milestone goal, and I need to figure out what I'm going to do for crossing the 500 mark. Other than that, that's all I got. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will chat with you all later. Insert comment here. See you later, everybody. Bye.